Hey guys, and welcome back to another part of Red Faction Guerrilla. This, I think, should be part 22. But before I get into actually starting this Let's Play again, I've got a lot of things to explain here. First of all, sorry for the long delay of how long it's been since my last part on this game. And the last time, I can't remember when it was, I think it was a live stream. Yeah, apologies again for that, using the live stream as opposed to actually recording it, because I found that the quality was definitely not up to par. So I've got a lot of things to explain here. First off, welcome back to everyone who, pretty much just watches this stuff, or maybe not, and who knows. But for those who do, welcome anyway. And for all those who watch this but, were waiting to see whether or not the other parts are going to come through or not, here you go. Again, just, it's nice to be back, and it's definitely even better knowing that I'm going to be progressing through this Let's Play as intended, with nothing but recordings, and I'm going to make sure that the quality is definitely up to par. So several things have changed over the last year, let's say. I mean, because obviously they would. First of all, I'm got a different monitor, so the resolution will definitely be upscaled from 1920 by 1080 to 4K resolution, which I can't fully remember what that one was now. It's 3480 by 2160 or something like that, or 2140, I can't remember. 3480, yeah. So it's one of those, but you may be wondering, what am I doing in the Badlands? And why is all of the side quests finished? And why is Oasis liberated? Well, last I remember, I was playing this game in Oasis mode, and it was on, strictly speaking, insane difficulty. But since then, I've actually reverted playing this game from the Guerrilla Red Faction Steam Edition to the remastered division, which is pretty much like an upscaled version of what the original game is. And as you can see here, you notice the interface for the buttons is a little different, and the way the game is elaborated and laid out is a lot different as well. You've also got different items in the stores to buy as well. You've actually got all of the backpacks that you could get in the multiplayer as purchasable items that you can use in the game. So there's some really interesting differences here, and other such differences that I'll mention once we go back to playing the game once again, eventually when we progress through. Essentially though, I had originally tried to record this game several times through live streaming whilst I was playing through Oasis, and that sort of didn't work out too well, given that I was using NVIDIA, and the NVIDIA broadcasting system for that is really finicky, and for some reason it just kept cutting off, saying that my internet connection or hardware or something was too high a quality, even though my computer is definitely capable of running this game at full quality with all of its settings maxed, and my internet is pretty much decent, it's at 100 megabytes or such anyway, so it's supposed to be really good. And yet for some reason NVIDIA, it still keeps on cutting off my broadcast. So that happened, and there's also a couple of times where I've even tried to record it from, just simply recording the gameplay. And then there was also problems with my audio, which it wouldn't record my voice for some reason. But that's not even the biggest part. That wasn't even the biggest problem with this game, I'm afraid. The fact that once I liberated Oasis, I had no other means to progress through this story. As you can see here, I'm standing right next to the next objective in the Badlands. That requires me to finish this in order to progress through the story. That, for some reason, wasn't activated, nor was it prompted for me to do this. I don't know why, but when I was importing my saves from the original game to the remastered game, it had negated the fact that there was still some EDF control in this region, even though I pretty much got rid of every sort of control there was. And there was no means for me to get that control down to 0, or at least low enough for me to prompt the activation of this main mission. So I thought, okay, I needed to go through Oasis in order to finish all of the side quests, destroy all of the high important control buildings to get its control low, and do some of the missions, you know, the side missions, in order to hopefully see if I can trigger something or not. And once I did that, it still wouldn't give me the mission. It still didn't, like, I didn't have enough load control over this region, enough for me to get this mission. And I did everything in this game that I could possibly give me this. You can't actually gain control, by the way, by defeating waves of enemies or destroying their vehicles or anything like that. You can only gain control by destroying important buildings, or at least semi-important buildings, low, medium to high. So therein lies the problem with me going through this game. I couldn't progress at all. So I pretty much, on the remastered version, I don't know if it was sort of a corrupt save or something that kind of broke part of the game, but I had to play the game all the way from the start again, which admittedly wasn't too long, thankfully, but it pretty much, I'm pretty much dealing with this now of, sorry, my bedroom door is continuously closing. Yeah, I've pretty much now had to start the game all the way from the start, do all the side missions, do all the time, the time attacks or anything. I think I've still got certain things on this that I'm not able to, I haven't unlocked yet, I think. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, now, we're starting back here on the remastered version. And it's good to be back now, that the fact that I'm doing this, but also, as an added note, I'm afraid, because there's a lot of things about this game that I like, and that there's definitely improvement from this game on this game from the original. But there's one thing that I need to show you now quickly that has kind of upset me a little bit, that I'm not able to change at all, really, is the difficulty. As you can see, it's normal, casual, normal, and hard. But when I try to go to insane, it goes straight back to casual. And that's pretty much the game telling me, you can't do insane mode, I'm afraid, until you complete the game. Which in and of itself is really frustrating, given that I couldn't complete the game in order to try and unlock it. I really tried. I tried to get so many attempts to try and unlock insane mode. I tried cheats, I tried exploits or whatever. I even tried importing someone's save. But the problem is you can't use someone else's save on the remastered version, because then you'd have to overwrite your own saves. And essentially that was what I was trying to do when I figured out I could. But it's a bit weird. Like I pretty much played the game from start to finish, and it never occurred to me about this difficulty thing, because I was just speedrunning the game. But the problem now is that it's not giving me the option at all to use insane difficulty. Even when I import one of my other saves from my previous game, it still doesn't give me the option to use insane mode on this save if I've imported one of those saves. It won't let you do it. And those saves obviously from the Steam version are pretty much broken. They're corrupt. I can't progress through the game, so I can't use those saves in order to load up and carry on the game as we left off. So I'm afraid, and I'm, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to have to complete the game on hard mode, which, in and of itself is still pretty hard. I don't know if they've upscaled the difficulties on this game, but it's definitely, this game's version of hard is definitely harder than the Steam version. But for all those expecting an insane Let's Play of this game on this version, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. And I don't really want to go back to the Steam Edition version, because there was a lot of things about this game that are definitely improved from the original version. But therein lies the dilemma of the drawback of me now needing to complete this game. I have to go back on, it wouldn't be the first time I suppose, given that I've done this on a previous Let's Play before on my Magic Mayhem game. But I just don't like leaving, I really hate doing that. I really hate changing. I mean, this game isn't a blind Let's Play. I know this game pretty well, and I've completed this game before on insane difficulty, but for some reason it will not allow me to play this game. And I looked up on forums to see, why is this a thing? Why is this a feature? And apparently, according to the devs themselves, they said, well, you've just got to complete the game in order to unlock insane difficulty. And I'm like, well, I'm not willing to do that. I've already started this game, and I played through start to finish on the PlayStation version, and I already had to go from the earlier version. I had to pretty much start this game from scratch in order to progress through where I am now, and I'm not willing to complete the game in order to start the game again, or even at least revert back to this save again. I kind of want it to be partially blind, because there are certain things about this game that I don't remember. But during my attempt to want to play this game, the footage was just so terrible, I kind of decided, you know what, let's go through it. I can't be arsed going through it. I remember the last time I was playing this, Oasis I had a lot of trouble with. And I don't like Oasis for some reason. The area of Oasis just isn't appealing to me. So herein lies the dilemma. I'm pretty much carrying on the game. I'm going to save you the trouble of showing you what exactly it was. You didn't miss much. It was just a couple of side missions and a couple of main missions. It wasn't anything different. It was just you trying to defeat waves and waves of enemies over and over again. And that was the last mission of Oasis, which was pretty crap, if I'm honest. But the only drawback was that I couldn't do this mission, because this mission here requires you, I think, in order to go through the free fire zone. And obviously, if you can't activate this mission here, you can't get the prompt in order for you to signify that you need to go through the free fire zone, because once you attempt to go through it, it's instantly going to destroy you whenever you try to go near it, and therein lies the dilemma. You can't progress through the game. So we're pretty much just going to go through this game as is now. All the side activities are done on these regions at least, but I'm pretty sure there might be other ones that I need to unlock. I'm pretty sure I haven't done them all. And obviously I've bought, a few things. I mean, a few things have changed since then. I've actually got a jetpack now for completing Oasis, which really should have been one of the first things I should have done, the storyline for Oasis, because having the jetpack now is a huge advantage, given that it's just going to be a lot easier for me in terms of how this game is. But as you can see, the remastered version is, the texture details is a lot more defined as well. It's definitely a lot more prettier to look at, and even there, see, look at the treadmills. The treads along the tracks of these roads. It just looks so nice. So there's already a few things that are visually improved from the original game. But the drawback is, obviously, we're not going to be playing this game, I'm afraid, on insane mode, and I really want to get ahead and just complete this game as well, given that there are a couple of other Let's Plays I want to do, not including the Ghost Recon Wildlands game, or the APB, or the GTA, or whatever. There are single-player games that I want to start going again. One of them is Deus Ex Revision, which I'm really looking forward to playing that, and Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain series. But I'm not willing to do those games whilst I've still got this Let's Play to finish, and it's just bad form on my part if I don't get to finish it, really. So you'll notice a lot of things have changed as well. Like, as I sped through this game, there's going to be a lot of these crates and the ore deposit areas that are going to be pretty much untouched. So I pretty much need to go back to them as well. I'm still going to attempt to try and do all the side missions on this game in order for me to progress them. Whether or not I will actually collect all of the, destroy all of the EDF crates and the ore deposits, I don't know if I'm going to fully commit to doing that. I will try to, because they give you a good amount of ore. It adds up in the end. But in the end of the day, I've pretty much got a very good amount of salvage. They give you ore, sorry. They give you salvage, and I've pretty much got a decent amount of salvage that I probably won't attempt in using again anymore. But at the very least, it's here now. So whether or not I'll go back and show all the locations of the ore deposits, and maybe I'll put that in game footage. I'll probably splice it in so you won't have to see all of the monotonous journeying of me doing it. But let's just go for it.
A squadron of EDF gunships is stationed at this airfield. Your objective is to destroy them. Sam has provided a supply of altimeter charges. She rigged them to detonate at 10 meters. But how you do that job is up to you. Just get it done. Success here will clear the airspace over the free fire zone and give us a fighting chance against their artillery.
See, I can't actually remember if I've already completed this mission now, if I think about it. But I at least know that this mission for some reason was locked off on the previous version. But there you go. So therein lies the problem of me even progressing through this game. So I need to get to the EDF airfield. I'm probably going to use the remote charges. As you can see, I've got a lot more in terms of throwing them in a quantitative manner.
Okay, I'm at the base.
Avoid the guards if you can. If alarms go off...
Oops.
You've got explosives, use them. Destroy those gunships.
Yeah, a little bit late for that, mate. Oh crap. Yeah, I managed to get all of the morale up to max as well, simply because it's not as demanding to do. Oh boy. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on this now because I really don't want to I don't want to fail, and I certainly don't want to fail because I want to just progress through this game now. I'm sort of so burnt out in playing this game again, but it's... Oh crap. What is shooting me? Oh crap. Well, that happened. Crap. Yeah, I took too long. But, you know, I mean, I don't want to say, like, I'm being negative towards the game. I was really looking forward to going back to this game again, and obviously I was just messing around with too many other stuff, like APB, Reloaded, and, you know, there was Thor's Mafia as well as joint commentary for... but it just felt right to come back to here. I mean, you know, I was disappointed in myself for how long ago I started this Let's Play, and I just never finished it, really. My situation itself has completely changed as well, given that I'm no longer living in London.
If alarms go off, they'll launch the gunships.
Stealth is not exactly my style.
Yeah, well, I'd like to try and do this stealthily. But, I mean, as you can see, you know, I died pretty easily.
Oops.
There,
You've got
and...
explosives, use them. Destroy those gunships.
Yeah, as you can see, like, I died pretty easily, even on hard mode, so they've already upscaled the difficulties to be more catered to what their name implies, I guess. I'm just glad I don't lose any more out. Oh crap. I want them to be... Crap, that's not gonna work. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to do this without... Yeah, see, if they lift off, I'm pretty much done for. So, I'm not entirely sure how to approach this. He said do it stealthily. How am I supposed to do it stealthy? The game's not known for its stealth mechanics, I know that. It'd be cool if these trucks could be sort of identified as EDF delivery trucks or something. Like, you could just go in the base and as if you're meant to be there. You know, that would, I don't know. Just like go through the whole, like, it's like a Red Faction vibe that I'm getting with this, but right. So instead of going through the base this time, I'm actually going to go outside of it.
Okay, I'm at the base.
Avoid the guards if you can. If alarms go off, they'll launch the gunships.
Stealth is not exactly my style.
Now, I don't entirely know. I mean, how far can I go up? Because I mean, I want to try and throw these remote charges onto the ships themselves. Oh, visible walls. Of course, the game I don't think is going to give me that. It's so nice having this as a thing, though. This jetpack. And I may show off at some point as well the other backpacks as well, how they correlate to the game's mechanics. mean, it's got this weird vision cone as well on the bottom left corner, which I think is pretty interesting. Yeah, see, look how many guards there are. How the heck are you meant to do this stealthily? That guard's just not going to move, is he? So. I don't know.
I've wired the first gunship.
Good. Now hurry up and finish the job.
Ugh. Such an ass. Yeah, because God forbid you could ever do something to help me. Oh crap! I'm really hoping that didn't alert.
Another charge set.
How have I not got spotted yet? Oh no.
Oops.
Crap.
You've got explosives. Use them. Destroy those gunships.
Right, I'm just gonna run for it and see if it will work. Well, that would have been bad if I'd have hit the barrel then. Crap. Move.
Okay, I've wired all the gunships.
Good work, Mason. You've done your job. Now get the hell out.
This ultimately leads to the same result. And out of it. I can't believe that actually worked.
Mason, your efforts here have cleared the airspace over the free fire zone. We're just about ready to launch an assault on those guns.
Cool. And the achievements pop up again, as if they hadn't played the game before. Badlands liberated. Abuya. Okay. Oh yes, we definitely want that. Hang on a minute. I can't remember if I actually had it now. Free fire zone liberation mission unlocked. Ah, see, there you go. So now we have what exactly we needed to do in order to progress. So we're going to go back to the safe house. And I'll buy that second level of armor. I do miss this though. I mean, the sort of atmosphere and the look of the game, it just looks so nice. They really should do like a proper open world version of this. Not an open sandbox, mind you. What have we got? Armor. That is an absolute must.
See what a little salvage can do for you?
So yeah, here we go. You have the Thrust, Backpack, Fleetfoot, Stealth, Vision, Firepower, Concussion, Heal, Rhino, and Tremor. I think these are ones I've already bought, but they essentially work as basically the way they want to be intended, really. I mean, Stealth, now that I think about it, could have been good for that mission. But for now I'm going to keep the jetpack, considering it's my favourite, and it's great to get out of a tight spot. Oh, and another thing as well, they've removed your golden axe, and you can't get it until you complete the game as well, which I kind of don't like that. I don't appreciate that. And I've got all those MOBA type things I've got to recollect as well. So, but yeah, here we go. All deposits are gotta collect again. Fun. But you know, I won't do that now. In fact, I'll probably do it like near the end of the game once I've completed all the missions and everything. You know, we'll see how I feel.
This is Hobbs. Mission MME-877. I can't find the base camp or the rover, and my life support's gone. Jordan, I love you.
So yeah, I gotta collect all those again. To which, again, I probably will do that, but I'll cut out a lot of the parts in order to progress. Sorry, it's really hard talking when these people are talking over you all the time. We get it. You have beef with the EDF. Oh, and there's a nice touch as well. They've actually put spotlights on the car, which is I thought was pretty cool. Don't really know why though. The game's not really that dark. I would like it to be darker if possible, but I mean, to be honest, I think it would make sense if the game was darker, given that Mars is that's further. It's a planet further away from the sun. Really, so it's an idea. I don't see why it couldn't be darker. Although, to be fair, Mars does have 2 moons. So that it would make sense that you would see a lot of this coloured scheme going on, I guess. Here we are. Let's do it. Let's do this mission.
Welcome to D-Day, Mason. Parker, Dust, and Oasis are now free of EDF control. These guns are all that stand between us and EOS. Colonel Broga's data has exposed gaps in their artillery coverage. We've plotted multiple lines of attack to exploit them. Here's your path, Mason. Follow these waypoints and don't wander off. The odds are against us, and a lot of people won't be coming back. But if we can't silence those guns, the fight for Mars is over.
Well, that's pretty harsh.
Mason, get in position. You need to rendezvous with that group ahead of you. We've got to make it through that zone. It's our only chance.
I think the skybox has been updated as well. Oh.
Follow the path on your map. You wander off and those guns will blow you to pieces. Get to the next waypoint as fast as you can.
Wow, it feels like I'm racing these people.
The more time they have to target you. Watch where you're driving. Stay on target. I can't see! I can't see!
Oh, by the way, if you tried doing this before this mission in this way, it wouldn't work. The missiles would just literally lock on you, no matter what you did, and they would always hit you, so...
Almost there. See the bridge.
Guys, you guys are worse drivers than I am. these extra cars coming from, these extra trucks? Seems like this whole path that I'm going through is irrelevant. Oh, shit. It's not just me then, those trucks are just horrendously bad for anyone to drive. I think we did it. Excuse me.
I made it.
Locate the power cores and destroy them. There will be 3 of them.
Excuse me. Just got a bit of my screen. Wait, what have I got to do? I was so not paying attention. Ow, ow, ow. Right. Guess I'm gonna have to do this on foot now.
Power core destroyed.
Oh, crap. Gonna have to the jetpack's not gonna help me here. Just gonna go straight for the mission objectives. I'm not gonna mess around with anything else. Oh shit. Let's just recover my health. And then go for round 2. Oh, crap. Get off. Oh, just destroyed it. Really handle them not crowding me right now. Nice. Really needed that. That goes both ways, you know.
One more core to go.
No, you stay down. Probably shouldn't be wasting my time getting the salvage, but I like salvage, so. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Oh, damn invisible walls. Okay, come on. rockets. Oh, fuck. Nope. Okay, let's finish this.
That's the last core.
The gun has been silenced, Mason. It's over.
No, Commander. This is just the beginning.
You're right. EOS won't even know what hit him.
Nice. One mission, short and sweet. Ah, this is why I was saving my salvage. The thermobaric rocket. Pretty much a ridiculously overpowered version of the rocket launcher. I think this is sort of like a throwback to the original game as well. That had something, I think, similar. I think something called a fusion rocket. Yeah. You die. No reason for you guys to be here anymore. Oh, damn. I can't seem to find any guns. Oh, there you go. That'll do. You'll do. God, those guns are weak. Yeah, so you're probably noticing that I'm going through this game a little bit easier now, a lot less painstakingly annoying than I used to be. There's certain things about it that are but you know, that's all I can do, I'm afraid. Oh, and I got backup as well. That's nice. Thank you. What was that? Oh my god. Oh, I know those weapons. It's pretty much a railgun. It's basically like a nasty, powerful laser that shoots through walls and everything. guy just royally messed me up with his sniper rifle.
You shoot me, I'll take your...
Ugh.
What is that?
I can do that.
Definitely one of my better weapons. You should stay down, mate. Ah! Why are you guys still here? I kind of like how she's got sort of unlimited ammunition for that. Oh crap. Thankfully, they can kill you in one hit, by the way, if they get a headshot on you. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, so the AI is a little bit more advanced than this version, given that I just got wrecked. Pretty funny. But hey, it's fine. I mean, we're progressing. We're going to complete this game, hopefully tonight, if possible. Oh, okay. I'm in somewhere. It's funny how they've gotten to... Oh god, another time trial. Okay, so what have we got? A lot of things to do. Strange how there's two safe houses back to back, but okay. Nope. Thermobaric, definitely.
Try not to get yourself killed with this, please.
Nope, can't promise you that. And that's pretty much
Hope
used up
this helps.
absolutely all of my... Yeah, that's kind of devastated all of my... Ooh. Do we get this as a normal... Oh, that's pretty cool. We get the tank as a drivable vehicle from our safe house. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I do like... The railgun has more ammo, though. And it does... exactly what it says on the tin. That's the grinder now, we don't need that. What do I need? What do I want? Well, I certainly want that. You know, screw the rocket launcher. However, we do want... I might want to put that there, actually. Simply because... Or do I? No, I'm just overcomplicating it now. Come on. So, not a lot of ammo for this, and you've got to make sure, I think, to get a headshot in order to make sure you get the kill. But it's definitely worth it. And this beast thing here, thermobaric rocket. Cool. Alright, well, we are going to just kick ass in this area. So what's the first thing we want to do? I mean, I suppose we can do the first mission. I think this is where the EOS area, I think, was named after the character from the first Red Faction, where she had a patch over one eye or something, or she had an infection in one eye and she had to cover herself up. I don't rightfully remember. But sorry guys, but you just need to get out of my way. And you're still in my way. I'm not going to... Yeah. I don't care. If you're going to get out in my way like that, I'm just going to kill you. I don't care if it costs me morale.
Drones are taking an APC from Dust up to Oasis. We could really use that vehicle.
Okay. Oh, hell no. No, I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to go all the way over there. No way. Target. Yeah, this is definitely the more utopian part of the game, I guess. Where the hell am I going? I feel like I've gone the long way to going through this. Oh. Yeah, I thought that was propaganda. It's not as if anyone would listen to that anyway. I've just gone past it. But I can't do the mission now. Right, so we're just gonna hide out a little bit just to make sure our... Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh wow, I'm getting my ass kicked. Headshot. See, the good thing about that is that they can never tell where you are, so they'll just stay there in place, waiting for you to come out, and when they do... Damn it! Yeah, see, it costs too much ammo. Really wasn't what I was intending to do. I was just trying to get out through the roof. Ah, there we go.
Someone's selling safe house locations to the EDF. Track the trader and get any data they're carrying.
Yeah, why not? Which way is he going? Right, so he's gonna go around that way, I think. There's no point trying to drive the tank, because I'm just not gonna be able to catch up with it. Yep. Now gotta be really careful with... And I hate that so much. As soon as I'm close to him, the mark just disappears. I don't know why it does that. It's a real problem for me. With this game, in fact. Because every time you're trying to do the mission, if you haven't gone close enough to it in a certain amount of time, they actively just disappear. And it's quite annoying and frustrating when it does that. Is the tank still here? Nope. It's gone. Despawned now? Great. There's tanks
Our
too.
support in EOS is growing, and that makes the enemy desperate. EDF has declared an emergency lockdown, with orders to shoot anyone on the street. It's a virtual siege. No food, water, or medical supplies until residents give up Red Faction sympathizers in EOS. EDF snipers have already killed a dozen people. Your job is to end this atrocity. Get in there and clear those snipers out. Let's show the people of EOS the Red Faction fights for them.
Cool.
The snipers are operating in the EOS residential quarter. We've confirmed at least 5 gunmen, possibly more.
No! Oh!
Well, at least I get my ammo back.
The situation is critical, Mason. 2 more people have been shot. Find those snipers and stop them.
One sniper down.
Who's shooting me? Alright, well, thankfully the game's gone a lot better now. Oh. It's cool that you can shoot them through the cars as well. I like that. Is there still snipers? Ow, ow. Oh, crap. Oh, crying out loud. How am I still alive? Crap. I'm kind of surrounded, but hopefully my health's gone a bit better now.
Just killed the son of a bitch.
You've got their attention. The EDF are closing in.
Yeah, this is a great way to get your morale up by using these kill streaks through this manner. You stay still. I'm not going to get a lot of support right now, given that my morale's pretty low. Oops. Did I do that? Oh, crap. Move it. Crap, I'm gonna die. Not in a good position right now. You know what? Alright, it's clear that they're using that building. So let's help by not using the building at all. Baboon. Oh, not as big as I thought.
Sniper neutralized. That's the last one. All clear. When do we launch the offensive?
Sooner than you think. Be ready for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What's the important building? Oh, I don't know, but crap. Damn it! Ugh, well... I just don't want to use a bloody... rocket launcher. I don't want to have to carry one with me every single time. I mean, I'm concerned now, given that I literally used all of my salvage just to get that thermobaric rocket, and yeah, it's not as good as I would have hoped for it to have. That's probably going to hinder me.
It's too cold on this goddamn rock.
In some of the time trials I might have to do, but you know what? Screw it. Not entirely sure where that is. Is it that? No, it's this. Ah, I can see it. See, it makes me wonder, why couldn't this thing be involved, you know, be available earlier in the game? Because it's pretty good, and it's for obviously good at destroying bridges. Probably... die. Ugh, how are you not dead yet? Destroyed, Rob. Where is it? Oh, right in front of me. What a dumbass. There you go. Might be worth it, but who knows. I know that was worth it though, getting that morale boost. Oh crap. The hell? I want that. Ah, that's a very interesting tank. Hello. Ooh, I may have crashed. Alright, be right back.